Hello my dear students, I hope you all are keeping fine at home. So why don't we learn something together before our school reopens? Now children, there are so many things all around, right? But do they look the same? No, they are different in their shape and size. So today we will learn about that difference. I have some pictures with me. Now see children, what is this? This is picture of two animals, right? So now can you say me that what is the difference between these two animals? First, let me know which animal is this? This is an elephant, right? This is an elephant. And which animal is this? This is a rabbit. This is a rabbit. So elephant is a big animal. Elephant is a big animal. But rabbit is a small animal. Rabbit is a small animal. Both of these are animal, but the only difference in them is they are different in size. The elephant is big in size and the rabbit is small in size. The elephant is big in size and the rabbit is small in size. See children, what are these? These are the picture of fruits, right? Now say which fruit is this? Yes, we love to eat this during the summertime. It's yummy, right? Yes, this is a watermelon. This is a watermelon. And which fruit is this? This is cherry. This is cherry. So watermelon is a big fruit and cherry is a small bite-sized small fruit. So watermelon is a big fruit and cherry is a small fruit. So both of these are fruits, but the difference is the watermelon is big in size and the cherry is small in size. The watermelon is big in size and the cherry is small in size. So let's go to the next picture. So what can you see there? Yes, there are two fishes. There are two fishes. Now can you see the orange fish? Yes, the orange fish is big or small? Yes, it is big in size. The orange fish is big in size. But the yellow fish is small. The yellow fish is small. So the only difference in these two fishes is the orange fish is big in size and the yellow fish is small in size. The orange fish is big in size and the yellow fish is small in size. Now I will show you something from my kitchen. I have a small jar. I have a small jar. Would you like to see the big jar? Yes, I have a big jar too. See how big it is? Yes, this is a big jar and then it is a small jar. It is a big jar and it is a small jar. It is a big jar and it is a small jar. I hope with all these examples you will get the clear concept of big and small. And now we will learn a new concept. When you come to class, you first start writing with your pencil, right? And when you write with your pencil, what kind of pencil do you have? Yes, you have a long pencil. You have a long pencil. And once you keep using that pencil and sharpening it again and again, does it remain long? No, it does not remain long. It becomes like this. Now see what I got? It is a short pencil. So this is a long pencil and this is a short pencil. So the only difference between these two pencils is the black pencil is long in length and the short pencil is short in length. Children, I have a picture also. Now see, what is this? In this picture there are two ribbons. In this picture there are two ribbons. One is pink color ribbon and one is black color ribbon. Now can you tell me which ribbon is long and which ribbon is short? Yes, the pink color ribbon is long ribbon and the black color ribbon is short ribbon.
So the only difference between these two ribbons is the pink ribbon is long in length and the black ribbon is short in length.
What we have learned today? Today we have learned the concept of big and small and the concept of long and short, right? I hope you understood. Keep practice at home. Thank you.